We've got there's an extra challenge thrown into this mystery menu.
And our brains just don't work as well.
No, they don't. I'm quite stupid now.
Yeah. This isn't like Top Chef. I'm not gonna run around. I'm not gonna jump over the island. Okay? This is gonna be the chillest cooking competition with no contestants ever. I'm Sohla, we're in my kitchen, and today we're going to try out a new thing where I have a mystery ingredient and then 1 hour to make a dinner and dessert for me and Ham. This is episode 1, scene 1. Yeah. What a crisp, cleanly folded paper bag. There's a package inside this package. Oh, okay. Oreos. So I have to make dinner and dessert using Oreos in 1 hour. Oh yeah. I have to just be really smart in what I decide to do so that I can get it done in an hour. That's gonna be the big thing. So the show doesn't have a name yet, but we're calling it Club Sohla because I have lights that change colors. Do you want to do it? Should I turn it on?
You have to. Yeah.
Huh? Club Sohla? Oh, maybe we should keep the first episode unnamed and then the people can name it. I think maybe we could grill something. I want to crust some meat with the cookie part. What about Korean barbecue? There's this place that I used to go to all the time before the pandemic called Gangdo Bakjang. I might be saying it wrong. And they have a special short rib, so maybe we can do something like that. And then for our dessert, hold on, let me ask him. Can I consult you? Mm-hmm. So the ingredient is Oreos.
Ingredients, Oreos!
So we have Oreos. Okay, so I'm gonna do Korean barbecue.
Ooh.
Should I draw a picture? That's my basket of lettuce. It's my little bowl of samjang. Special short rib, score marinade, grill, toss in cookie marinade.
That sounds good.
That's kimchi. We're gonna get banchan, make some corn cheese.
Can you incorporate the cream in the corn cheese?
Yes. Yes.
As like a little sweetness
yes.
instead of...
Yes, I'm so into that.
Do you know what dessert you're making?
No, I want fruit. We have our roasted pineapple. Or what if we coat it in the cream and char it? Mm-hmm. So it maybe brulees. We did it. We're ready to go. Wait, do you think I can make all of this in an hour? I've got my menu, I've got my shopping list, and now I'm ready to hit the road. This is one of our favorite meals because we just go to H Mart, we get kimchi and banchan and different lettuces and herbs, and then we'll have that with our meat. Okay, so I saw some stuff and just went for it. So we got a few extra things. We're adding potato salad. So I ditched the pineapple for mango. Cucumber. I think it'd be nice to do a little smashed cucumber salad. I love cucumber salad. So this looks like a lot of stuff, but it's actually pretty simple because a lot of this stuff is prepared and all I have to do is put it in a container. Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna start by butterflying the beef so I can get it dry brined. I wanted something thicker, but we're gonna make this work because this is what we found. Unravel it. Okay, I'm just trying something out. I've never cut meat like this before. Has all of my time elapsed already? If I had more time, I would let this dry brine overnight. Okay, meat, done. Okay, so I'm gonna cook my potatoes. So we're gonna peel it and cut it into cubes and then cook it. Multitasking. Water filling up while I peel. Going for rough 1-inch pieces. We're just gonna chop and drop. Okay, lots of salt. Now the rice. Okay. Swish, swish, swish. This was one of my first jobs with my mom. You just want to go until you can see your hand through the water. It's never gonna get totally clear. Okay, let's go light some coals. Where are the scissors? Hey Ham, do you know where the scissors are? That's not where they normally are. Man, sabotage, man. Sabotage. Also not a grilling expert, so if I'm doing this wrong, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Okay, so, oh no! I have a plan. We're gonna let that do its thing. Return to the kitchen. The whole point is the Oreos. So easy to forget. Let me make my smashed cucumber salad, actually. You can kind of do anything with a cucumber salad. Not sure what we're doing exactly, but it will have Oreos. I have some chili crisp that I made myself. We're gonna break the rules. This isn't gonna be like a traditional Korean. This looks pretty good though, right? It's working. It actually works. I mean, worst case scenario, I have one thing. I'm gonna make my marinade for my meat, and that's gonna go on my short rib after the first grill. So the short ribs are gonna get grilled twice, and then they're gonna come off. I'm gonna snip it with scissors, toss it in our Oreo marinade, and it's gonna hit the grill again. Am I allowed to get help? Wait, maybe Ham can smash. Hey, Ham! Ham! Could you smash?
Smash.
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 I've decided that it's allowed in the rules that you can help.
Okay.
Yeah? There you go.
Oreo smash. Look at that.
We're gonna make a little Korean style potato salad. So much sabotage. I gotta open bottles. So much to unravel here. It has QP, sesame oil, and then I'm gonna go just the cream in here. And I love it because the Asian pear and the potato, once they're in the dressing, look exactly the same, so it's like a little surprise which one you're gonna stab. Sesame seeds. This is a lot of potato salad. Potato salad, done. Cucumber salad, done. I need more Oreo cream. Okay, I want to be outside in 10 minutes. You think that's possible? This is ready for the grill. Mango! Cookies and creme brulee mango! Yeah. Hey, Ham. I'm gonna recruit you again. Ham can wash the lettuce. This seems fair. 23 minutes left? Plenty of time. Creme brulee, I like that. Remember how I said you should cook clean as you go? Couple of pats per. That feels good. What do I got? Like 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Let's arrange our banchans. Squid. Done. The best banchan. Look at all these dishes I made, huh? Cool. And I guess we're gonna go grill now, right? Gonna grill some corn. And then on this side, we'll hopefully melt our mango, and I guess we can get our short ribs on here. While that does its thing. Oh, the cream just like melted. I was really worried about how that would incorporate, but it totally just melted right in there. I think that's gonna be tasty. Korean food does have like a really good balance of sweet and savory and funk. I really truly love Korean food. I'm not an expert, I love it. This is my like favorite thing. I love when they do this table side. Snip the meat into the marinade and then it's gonna get hit on the grill again. Even though we're eating a tough cut, it's gonna be really nice and tender and easy to put in those lettuce wraps. Now we toss in our Oreo, sesame, chili marinade. Oh yeah, it's gonna caramelize. Yum. A mango brulee. Some of that sugar just fell right off. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. I just wanna kiss it with the flames. Yeah. There's one extra toasty one. I think that looks good. We really did it. 10 minutes over. Hello.
Hello.
Sir.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is my Oreo meal. Short rib with Oreo red chili, ginger garlic marinade, Oreo cookie, smashed cucumber salad, corn cheese with the cream from the Oreos, cookies and cream mango creme brulee, and the potato salad, sweetened with some of the cream from the Oreo. Samjang didn't happen. don't know what the hell that is.
Potato salad?
Potato salad. It's practically a photograph.
Yeah, I can't tell which one's which.
All right, I like to double it up. Corn cheese is really good.
I'll go for the corn cheese as well.
Oreo filling is perfect for corn cheese. Cucumbers are surprising, right? Szechuan-ish.
I thought it would just be super sweet. It isn't.
It doesn't taste like Oreo at all.
No.
The cream, it just ended up being like a nice source of sugar and fat. And then the cookie just was like a nice source of bitterness. I really like the Oreo in here.
I would crave this again. Not just want it again. It
You
does.
see, doesn't it look, that looks pretty good.
Yeah. It's like nice and custardy too when you spoon into the actual mango.
That's pretty good. This is my favorite. I think that we'll probably do the mango and short rib again with the Oreo. Because
Yeah.
I think the Oreo actually did something here. Like it actually made it better. With or without Oreos, this is a really fun meal. We entertain with this meal a lot because it looks super impressive, but like half of it is bought. It's all just
Yeah.
real food that you're gonna actually want to eat. We brought our pets with us. So it's our first time leaving them, and I think we're having a little separation anxiety. Yes, so we brought replicas. This is Clementine, Vito, and our cat Lucifer.
The scale is a little off, so they're not exact replicas.
Hello, I'm Sohla, and we're back to the show where I have 1 hour and a mystery ingredient to make dinner and dessert. But we're gonna shake things up, and I've got Ham with me now.
Hello.
Hello.
Big fan.
Well, so last time I did this, I cooked everything alone, but Ham was there for the conceptualizing
The eating.
The-
I was there mostly for the eating.
and the emotional support. You helped wash some lettuce, but you know, I realized that if Ham and I do this together, we can do anything. So we're teaming up.
Sky's the limit.
I mean, Ham's a lot faster than me. Like it's annoying. He's so fast I have to tell him to slow down. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna spend an hour making a cocktail. And Ham's gonna make like 4 dishes.
Is it heavy? Does it jiggle?
Oh, it's tall.
It's tall.
Oh, feel?
It's tall. It's like whoa, hold on.
Rice?
Or maracas.
I think it's a grain.
They're kind of, or maybe beans.
But we only have an hour. Wait, they are beans. Oh, coffee.
Coffee. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. All right.
Oh, can you
Ooh.
pressure cook coffee beans?
We're gonna find out.
Is that gonna be super bitter?
We're gonna find out. So I feel like coffee has a really nice, like bitter, but also earthy umami quality, and it pairs really nicely with something like seaweed. Let's say a coffee dashi.
Do you want to have that at night? I think it might be nice to roast some vegetables
Yeah, that sounds good.
in it. We're not like big coffee fans.
Yeah, so this like completely is like, whoa, coffee. I have not.
I know people like coffee.
Yeah. But a slight disadvantage because every time I have coffee, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. What are you thinking for dessert?
Everyone does coffee and chocolate, but that's stupid. So we should do coffee and fruit. Mm-hmm. We only have an hour.
That leaves like freezing out of the question.
Oh, what if we do roast some fruit in like a coffee crust, like
Like a salt crust,
but coffee.
but coffee? Okay.
Berries will
Yeah.
get mouchad.
Yeah.
We need a large format fruit.
Is pineapple weird? I don't think I've ever had coffee and pineapple together.
Okay, then we'll do it.
I just got a second thought with this. That might be better than dashi. Mole.
Oh yeah, that's
Do a
better.
coffee mole.
Coffee mole. Yeah, that sounds good. Do you want to just roast a chicken and root vegetables? All right, and then tortillas. These are tortillas, guys. This is efficient. This is something you can actually make because we'll have the pineapple, the vegetables, the chicken all in there at the same
All in
time.
the oven.
Just make mole and I make,
The sabayon thing.
well, I was thinking instead of sabayon, pressure cooking the coffee. Do you think we can pressure cook it in milk or it'll burn?
I think the milk will burn.
Okay, just pressure cook it in water and then do like a rice pudding thing. So I'll cook down the milk separately and then
Oh, I
add the
see.
beans to that so it has
That's
like a
cool.
rice pudding vibe and we have it with the pineapple.
That's a cool idea. We did it.
We did it.
Okay, there's a plan. There's a plan.
Okay. We can do that in an hour.
We can do that in an hour for sure. For sure.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. I'm gonna borrow your oil and ancho and MSG to make
Yep.
my dry brine real quick. I'm gonna get the chicken in the oven right away so it can roast the whole time. So I'm gonna mix up a quick dry brine with just some ancho chili powder, sugar, salt, and MSG. Did you already put the coffee in the Instapot?
Yeah.
Wow. I told you, Ham's really fast. Gotta slow him down. Throw some,
wrenches.
yeah.
I'm gonna start cleaning chilies.
What chilies are you using?
So ideally for mole poblano, you're looking for mulatto, pasilla, and ancho. I'm going with a mixture of mulatto, guajillo, pasilla, and I couldn't find whole ancho peppers, so we're gonna use an ancho powder.
Mulatto, is that the one that's like a chipotle but less?
It's yeah, like a chipotle but less, or like an ancho but more. It's like a glass half full, half empty type deal.
I think half empty.
Always half empty.
Yeah. This is like a really expensive roast vegetable dish. Just like a whole bag of coffee. I'm using a little bay to mimic the bay that you're gonna be putting in the mole.
So I'm just stemming and seeding all these chilies. I'm gonna dry toast them until they get fragrant and like charred in little spots. And then I'm just gonna soak them with hot water for half an hour.
Wait, half an hour is just a soak.
That's just the soak. So while that's soaking, I'm gonna get everything else toasted and pureed. Hopefully by then the chilies are soft enough, and then I'm gonna blend that, combine them, and then fry them in batches in oil.
So you're cutting it really close.
Yeah.
Really, really close. People don't eat parsnips enough. They're delicious.
I feel like we don't eat parsnips enough.
It's
We are
like-
also in that category.
You just forget about them. And then I'm just gonna season it with just oil and salt. I don't want anything to get in the way of the coffee bay flavor.
So I'm getting these really nice and hot because I'm gonna dry toast these chilies right in there.
So I'm just gonna spatchcock the chicken, cut out the backbone. You could do this with a knife, but I feel like it's so much easier with scissors.
So much neater too.
All right, pat it dry. So I would have preferred if I could have dry brined this like for at least a day. I don't really like to roast chicken unless it's been dry brined. Like you want your chicken to be at its full potential, right?
Exactly.
You can't do that if you don't dry brine.
You get so many benefits from a dry brine. You get crisper skin, you get a nicer render, you get moister meat, you get more flavorful meat. It's like, just dry brine your chicken.
But we can't because it's game time.
Exactly. So first thing I did was take some coffee beans and some water and then just put it in the pressure cooker and cooked it on high pressure. We're kind of hoping that they cook like beans and soften up.
Bean is in the name.
Yeah. So
I
beans
feel
in the
like-
name. Why not treat it like a bean?
It could work.
Could work.
Well, people do this with nuts.
Yeah, and they soften up really nicely. Usually you just do them with warm water, but I don't have the time. And to really keep that heat in and hope so that they soften quicker, I'm gonna wrap it with plastic wrap.
For half an hour.
Hopefully 20.
I think 20.
I think 20. And here I'm just charring some tomatoes, onions, and garlic. It would be impossible or really hard to make mole properly in like a New York apartment because you need to just char so many things so it gets super smoky.
Unless you don't like your neighbors. Oh God, going in the oven. 400. For the pudding that's gonna go with the salt crusted pineapple, I'm gonna just cook down milk and sugar. And then this is going to be like the creamy pudding base that we're gonna put those pressure cooked coffee beans in. The coffee beans are only getting cooked with salt. So all the sweetness is gonna come from this part. And I wanna like cook this down to 1/3 the volume it is now. So now I'm gonna prep my pineapple, which is gonna get a crust of egg whites, coffee, salt, and that's it. And do I wanna keep the top on? That's stupid.
Yeah, keep the top on for dramatic.
For drama?
Yeah.
Some of these leaves aren't even great. Okay,
You gotta leave it on for drama.
I'll leave it on for drama, but
How's
I'm gonna-
anyone gonna know there's a
Pineapple under there?
there?
The coffee crust I'm hoping will just like perfume the pineapple, but we're gonna crack it off and then slice the pineapple and serve it with the custard. How's it going, Ham?
It's going all right. Just, you know, dry toasting a whole bunch of little things that'll eventually get blended up into one big thing.
We have 43 minutes.
Whoa.
So is your mole like inspired by mole poblano?
It is, but very loosely, just like I just got the base from it. But I definitely borrowed from that like base chili blend. And the process is almost identical, where you're just charring a lot of vegetables, dry toasting a lot of herbs, spices, and nuts, frying some fruit, and then blending it all together and then frying it again.
This is how they cut pineapples in like South Asia, to remove the eyes without going too deep and losing too much flesh. I'm not doing a great job. My grandmother could do this, like she would be done by now, she'd be laughing at me. And she would do it with like this curved blade that looked like something you would go into the rainforest with. I feel a drip of sweat coming down my neck. Oh God! Wow. Let's reduce to a simmer. Okay, now I shall stir. After this pineapple goes in, I have nothing to do but stare at that pot.
Same with the mole.
Yeah. Oops. Burnt milk is very hard to clean.
Did the dairy spill over?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it was not if, it was more when. Okay, salt crust time. I don't know, should I do sugar? Maybe no sugar. You think the sugar's just gonna burn?
Yeah, on the crust?
Yeah.
No, no sugar.
Just
Just
egg whites.
maybe some salt.
I'm gonna grind some coffee. That's good.
Right behind you. And now we mole it. We have soft chilies.
We have soft chilies. We have crusted pineapple.
We have crusted pineapple.
How's that milk? Good.
Milk's good.
I hope those coffee beans work out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Oh my God.
Actually, do you mind turning on both those Dutch ovens on high, please?
You about to fry?
Yeah, I'm about to fry the paste. Then I'm gonna go right in the oven. Then we can clean up. Are you in wait mode already?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Oh no, not again. Maybe I'll stay here. The situation's only getting worse. I should have picked a bigger pot. We could have made tortillas.
We could have made tortillas.
The original
yeah.
plan was to make tortilla and then we like lost it. And
We
just bought
chickened out is what happened. We freaking chickened out.
We chickened out. This is tortilla making time right here.
Yeah. I've made this paste of flavorful ingredients and I'm looking to do two things. I'm looking to cook out all of the moisture to concentrate the flavor, and I'm also looking to like caramelize a lot of the natural sugars that are in all these things. And that's mole.
That's a mole poblano. Mole
There's
is a very
like
diverse.
so many different types of moles that have so many different processes.
I want this to have like a good bit of body, and the body's just coming from the reduction in the sugar. And I think we need a little bit more. No, right in front of me. Guys, I didn't mean to do that one. Okay, this is gonna be done in 5. Is your mole gonna be done in 16 minutes?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it. I need to do the final blend and season 5 minutes from time, so we need to have everything like ready before that.
Can you check the chicken?
Ooh, chicken looks good. Carrots are not done, but chicken, yes. I think I need to pull these off and go and pan the rest of the way to get these cooked.
Oh, you think they're not gonna make it?
Yeah, they're pretty
They're not
crunchy.
like crisp tender?
No, they're not. They're just crunchy.
They're not gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
Okay, I wanna release the pressure here. Okay, let's see what these beans taste like. They seem crunchy. It's like all of the flavor of the coffee leached.
Into the liquid? Oh, nah.
This didn't work. Ooh, that didn't work at all. Wow, okay guys, don't do that.
Do not recommend.
We tried it for you. So the beans did not soften at all. They taste terrible, but all the flavor went into this liquid. The beans actually don't taste like coffee anymore, so I'm gonna try and reduce this, make a little coffee concentrate to add to my condensed milk to serve with our pineapple.
Do you want to do microwave for the tortillas? Wrap it in paper towels, a little water?
Yeah. And you're finishing up the carrots?
I'm finishing up the carrots.
I gotta check up on the pineapple.
Don't eat the crust.
We're not gonna eat the crust, no. It's just like steams inside the crust and hopefully get some good coffee flavor. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Mole, tortillas, and our pineapple. Did we make it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We did it!
We did it.
We did it.
Oh, we end on a hug.
End
So
on a
wholesome.
hug.
Oh,
So
hey.
wholesome.
So wholesome.
Dinner and dessert
And dessert,
featuring coffee.
featuring coffee. You want to make a taco?
Yeah.
This oven is really good. The skin actually got really nicely rendered considering there was no dry brine.
Yeah.
It happened pretty quickly. And it actually does smell like coffee. Smell the chicken. It's kind of,
Ooh, yeah.
you do smell the coffee. And then your mole came out very good.
While I like the paste and the flavors were good, it just needed so much more time to like cook out and cook down. Like this, it should be a few shades darker, but I mean, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it. That chicken is so well cooked. It's not only like you dry brined it, it's like you sous vide it. Dessert?
This was pretty successful. A little bit of this. Okay, I think I like this. It's super simple, but there's actually so much going on because you're getting acid from the pineapple, sweet from the milk, bitter from the coffee, and then salty from the crust. So that's like pretty cool. I
And
think
it's a really nice way to end a meal. Like you get
Yeah.
some really nice bright fruit, you get a little bit of sweet, a little bit of bitter.
yeah, it's so much better doing this with you
Oh,
the whole time.
this is a lot more fun than just, sitting in the bedroom, holding Vito, waiting for the shoot to be over. This is a lot more fun. Feels a little strange to be back after so long, because it's like time has stopped in here, but time has not stopped outside.
That's really deep. Okay, so I'm Sohla.
I'm Ham.
We're
married.
We're married, and we're gonna create a menu from a mystery ingredient that we don't know about yet.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's
Fine.
fine.
It's never been
It's never
terrible.
terrible because, we like to think we're professionals. Yeah, there's like a brown, like before it was a brown paper bag. Is the bag still brown?
Looks heavy.
Heavy, heavy.
Heavy. Is this processed food? It's not like an ingredient, is it? It's like Jell-O.
Yeah. Huh. Squishy.
Hot dogs?
Whoa. Yes. It's to be hot dogs.
It's hot dogs!
Oh, wow. Wow. The sheer disappointment I felt on the inside when I opened coffee, and now I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum with hot dogs. This is pure joy because hot dogs.
I love hot dogs.
Hot dogs are a magic food that make life better. My mind went to two places immediately. One is something with a corn dog, and the other place is like some kind of peanut sundae type thing with the hot dog.
Then what if we have a carnival theme?
There, I like that. I like that. There we go. We got sundae, we got corn dog type
So
theme.
for corn dog, do you want to do traditional?
Yeah,
Simple cornmeal batter.
just to like start you off. Your little corn
so
dog
to be
amuse.
small then?
Yeah, a little mini corn dog amuse.
Okay,
So you know where you are. You're like, wow,
I'm at the carnival.
I'm at the carnival eating hot dogs and only hot dogs in 5 different ways.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we'll do caramelized hot dog like crunchies, right?
Okay.
And then I'll also do like a hot dog brittle that'll blend into a praline and we'll pour on top so we have a caramel hot dog sauce.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
we need
so
a hot
corn-
dog entree.
We need a hot dog entree. Can we? No, we don't have the time. I was thinking if we could like meat glue it together and then cut it in the shape of a giant turkey leg and then deep fry that. That's what I would like to do.
That would be so
But
funny.
there are a couple of problems. I'm picturing something large that we slice that has hot dog cross section.
Hot dog lasagna. I would eat that.
Yeah, that's doable
Crunchy fried hot dog.
for the top. That sounds good.
Yeah?
That'll definitely work. It's doable in the amount of time. It'll be delicious. You wait and see. You're gonna see the next TikTok trend is gonna be somebody making hot dog lasagna. It's gonna take the world by storm. Emily Mariko is not gonna know what hit her. There's a lot of
Everything
things.
has to be done first. We should strategize the components
Yeah,
a
we'll
little
break
bit
up the components.
because maybe if everything has to be done first, we're gonna be freaking out and then have nothing to do for half an hour.
Then we might be back to the drawing board. Huh? Huh?
That was good. I feel like maybe it's too much. Are we flying too high?
We'll find out. Might as well. We'll start strong.
Okay, mini corn doggies in cornbread.
In cornbread.
In cornbread, yeah. Ketchup and mustard dollops. Hot dog lasagna.
We should do a cross section.
That's a noodle. That's another noodle. Noodle.
Is it too weird to, yes, make a hot dog a lasagna, but since it's hot dog, go for a more like Coney Island cheddar dog type thing and use like cheddar instead of white cheeses? Hot dog, chili, cheddar. You're in Coney Island, baby.
You are in
You're in freaking Coney Island.
Yeah.
Stay with me here.
Yeah.
It's getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
Take this, pull it as much as we can, cut like a slab of it, sear it, serve it in a hot dog bun, and then mustard and onions on top.
That's it's like hot dog inception.
People eat bread with their pasta all the time. I'm just saving a step and we're putting it all together.
Hot dog sundae, ice cream, hot dog praline sauce. Let's go for popcorn.
Yes, like caramel kettle corny
Yeah.
type thing. That
Yeah.
sounds really good.
I think we should nix the skillet. Okay.
Okay, there's a plan. It took us so long to get. I feel like we've
almost like
been
hard.
here.
I don't know.
I feel like we've been here all day. Feeling good. We found everything that we needed. We've returned. We're gonna make this carnival hot dog meal.
I'm gonna do dessert. Ham's gonna do lasagna. We'll meet up on corn dogs.
Yeah.
See what happens.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I'm gonna start with ice cream. I'm gonna do condensed milk ice cream because I didn't want to make a base with eggs, which takes some time to chill. And the condensed milk has lots of sugar and stabilizers, so it's kind of like ready to be ice cream.
Like diced up in a sauce? Surprisingly, yes. For like spaghetti, for mac and cheese and stuff. Mac and cheese with cut up hot dogs is one of the world's greatest gifts. My fingers are gonna be excessively hot doggy for days. Hot dog fingers.
Are you worried about?
Not as much as I was initially. That needs 40 minutes to cook.
I'm worried about time. I'm worried about time. It's been 4.5 minutes, Ham.
Oh, 4.5 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you need to stop just dilly-dallying. It tastes sweet enough. I think that it'll be okay. I just want to make sure it's like really well mixed before we pop it in there. And then let's go. So I'm gonna make hot dog caramel corn. And I'm also gonna scrape some of the butter off to put in the whipped cream, so it's like a buttery whipped cream. Hot dogs, I'm gonna cut some into small pieces for the praline. The rest will be for the hot dog caramel corn. How much hot dog do you want in a sundae?
I don't know how much hot dog can you pack into a sundae.
So these are gonna get crisped up in the oven with a little oil and then tossed in with our caramel corn.
Honestly, the most important thing with chili is time, which is what makes
This a terrible idea.
this a terrible idea, is because it's a chili made with no time. And personally, I am partial. I do like beans in my chili. Not a Texan. How's it going?
I guess it's going. Making it really hard on Shirley, just bouncing around town.
I'm not nearly as dynamic as you are.
Uh-huh.
I try to move as little as possible.
Okay, hot dogs ready for caramel. Oh, I got a little corn syrup. Gonna add a hit. You know, prevent crystallization. It's more helpful to add this earlier, but I forgot. There's potential for this to be really bad.
A
45
mustard
minutes.
Wait, 45 minutes?
Yeah, we're going really slow.
Yeah.
classic bechamel. We're gonna start with a roux, a little butter, a little flour, until it's toasty, blonde, but no color. And then you whisk in milk until your desired thickness. Boom.
I have all my hot dogs diced up. I'm popping them into a pan, add some onions, let it get a little brown, seasonings, tomato product, and then just cook that out. So we're gonna do a little cinnamon, a little chili powder, a little onion powder, some cumin, oregano, cayenne, coriander. Okay, here's the spice mix. I'm gonna add this before my tomatoes because I'm gonna just stir it around a bit and toast up that ooh. Spice to the face.
And we're walking. Hot behind.
I want this to come up to a simmer so it can start thickening. And then we're gonna start assembling.
I'll heat oil for corn dogs and get those skewered. That is not even close to being ice cream. Hot dogs! I was like, I smell something. They're not even like a little bit crispy. I'm gonna go in your hotter oven real quick.
Oh, the spicing's really nice. It's really balanced. You get a little bit of kick, you get a little bit of oregano. Bechamel's really good as well. It's just gonna take some time to cook out. I still taste a little bit of that flour.
That's not caramel yet. 35 minutes, that's not ice cream yet.
So this lasagna is like a bit of a Coney Island chili dog type of feel. So we're going with hot dog, chili, yellow mustard bechamel, and some cheddar.
I am picking out the kernels from the popcorn, because the last thing you want when you're having caramel corn. Who picks the ingredients? I want to know who to blame.
So I'm doing bechamel, cheese, hot dog, chili thing, then noodles. All right, lasagna's in the oven.
Got 30 minutes left.
I don't know. I hope it's ready. It's gonna be tight.
Hot dog's looking good. We'll hit a baking soda. Boom. That's gonna make it Fluff City. Fluff City, baby.
I'm going to mix the corn dog batter now.
There's like a lot of hot dog fat that rendered out onto the sheet tray. So I want the popcorn to absorb all that.
Now that the lasagna's in the oven, it's like a waiting game at this point. It's like a toss-up. Are the noodles gonna be cooked? So in here I got cornmeal, flour, and I'm adding some buttermilk.
26 minutes. Now we're preparing corn dogs. Ham's going with the batter. I'm getting the dogs
Skewered.
skewered. Amazing or
Don't say
terrible?
it's amazing, you haven't tried it yet.
It could also be really stupid.
It could also be a complete disaster.
I mean, there's a phone right there with probably 1,000 recipes. 24 minutes. Okay, it's starting to kind of thicken, just like a little bit. We might make it. If not, we're just gonna eat caramel corn.
And crunchy noodles.
Crunchy noodles, what are the crunchy noodles?
Lasagna.
Right.
I'm hoping that by the time we clean up and get ready to taste, it's rested enough so that it cooks a little more. That's where I'm at right now. So are you just waiting on things to get done? Like, are you pretty much done with prep?
Yes, I'm gonna make praline now, and then whipped cream. Okay, so we're gonna make hot dog praline. And the goal is that the fat from the hot dog is enough to turn this into a sauce. I don't know why they make these so hard to put on. We did it. It's like making a nut butter, but it's hot dogs. Wow. Oh God. This smells so bad.
Oh no, really? Does it smell like hot dogs? It smells like sweet dogs. Proceed. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, I hate it. 13 minutes.
This may be our biggest failure.
Our one hope is that the corn dogs are good.
Sorry for the silence. I just need total concentration for corn dog dipping. Always put it in like a tight, high container, and then you dip straight down, and then as you go out, you give it a little twist. Nice dog coverage.
I want the popcorn oil to add to my cream. Sweet, sweet artificial butter flavoring. How's your whipping arm?
Good.
Switch swap?
Yeah, do you want to?
10 minutes, 45 seconds.
How long do you think these corn dogs will take?
10 minutes, 45 seconds.
Whipped cream is prepared.
Whipped cream is prepared.
Twirl.
Twirl, 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 twirl. Okay, that was too much twirling.
So lasagna is out of the oven. It's all nice and melty. And I'm just gonna pop it under the broiler for the rest of the time.
How's it look?
Looks good, it's all melted.
Should I toast some buns?
Yeah, yeah.
7 minutes.
We have corn dogs.
Oh God, oh God. It's still not ice cream.
Oh no, really?
Why are you so bad?
Moment of truth is when cut into it, but we have bubbly, gooey, crispy, cheesy lasagna.
Ice cream never like froze. It's like a pudding situation, right? 3 minutes.
In like true Coney dog like fashion, the onions are like roughly chopped, so you get like small bits, big bits.
Hot dog praline, yum. Nice dollop right in the middle. Wow, pureed hot dogs and caramel. Time?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, something happens.
We did it.
Hey, that's a post-time garnish. Hands down. Knives down, hands up.
For some reason, like this ingredient that we love, this felt very painful to make. This is like you're at school and it was your day for show and tell, but you forgot. So you just like went into the playground and picked up the nicest looking rock and then are trying to play it off like that it's your pet rock that you really treasure. It might be
Shall
fun.
we get into a dog?
Let's get into a dog. Dog?
Dog? Dog.
It's a corn dog. Mm-hmm. Needed more oil. Oil needed to be hotter so it could get crisper.
Noodles do seem cooked.
Wow. Oh, it's got some gooey cheese.
Huh.
Huh? Look at that.
Huh.
That looks like a chili dog, no? Huh?
That's okay.
I mean, we're saying this because it's ourselves that we're trying to convince. It doesn't taste like it looks.
No, it's really weird because it tastes like hot dog, chili dog,
Yeah.
lasagna.
Yeah.
Chili dog, it tastes like chili dog lasagna.
It tastes like you're eating a chili dog, and they're like, there's lasagna sheets in this chili dog. What the hell is going on here? I guess the vision was executed.
If this was really late at night and I've had 3 whiskeys, I would be very into this.
I rescind my initial like shame and disappointment. The seasoning, it's like it changed the hot dog enough where it doesn't taste like it's right out of the package, and it really makes it taste like chili.
I'm gonna plate another
Plate
one.
a new one?
I'm putting the praline in the middle, so make sure you get some of that good meat caramel.
Okay.
There's no shying away from the hot dog bits. That's why we're here. That's what we're doing. Condensed milk ice cream, hot dog praline, hot dog caramel corn.
Getting a spoonful with everything. Everything's really tasty, and then you're like, oh, this is really nice, and then you bite into this like caramelized hot dog. Everything is made really well.
You wanna make
seasoned
this
really
again?
well.
You want to eat this again?
I would eat it again, but I would like pick out all of the hot dogs.
The idea of hot dog is gross. But if it was crispy pieces of bacon,
You'd be fine.
I'd be fine. But I think the thing that really turns me off is the blended hot dog sauce.
Oh, that's the part that I do like.
That's the part you like. That's the part that I'm like really struggling with. Favorites? Hot dog, chili dog lasagna.
I surprisingly like the praline with the ice cream.
Yeah, no, don't.
More than I
no,
thought.
it's gross.
We'll see. We'll go to the panel.
This is gonna be the end of my career.
Hot dog praline. This is harder than Jell-O. I think this is the toughest one yet. You're looking for a stump. You got a stump. This is all in a league of its own.
I'm Sohla.
I'm Ham.
This is a show where we take a mystery ingredient and turn it into a menu,
Yes.
a dinner and a dessert. Cornflakes were a good ingredient.
It lends its way very easily to like both savory and sweet dishes. Cornflake, it's a building block.
Is it a bag inside of a bag? Cold. Popsicle? No. Frozen and smooth. Is it frozen or is it just very cold? No, it's
No,
definitely
it's frozen. It's like hard. They feel like a bag of frozen cell phones.
Is it like a bunch of Hot Pockets? No.
Are they Hot Pockets? Did you give us Hot Pockets? Don't you
loose
dare.
bag of
Yeah.
It is just loose Hot Pockets.
You monsters!
They're just free.
Did you just get this from somebody's trunk?
I hate this one.
I have never had a Hot Pocket. I grew up in Qatar to Egyptian and Bolivian parents, so they believed that food like this was not food.
I did eat Hot Pockets, a lot of them,
2 minutes in a regular microwave, 3 minutes, 10 seconds in a low wattage.
and then let sit 2 minutes, then fold and lock bottom flaps of sleeve.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm lost already. I have no idea how to prepare this. Why is there origami involved in my snack? I think once we eat one, because yes, you've had a lot of them, but when's the last time you had a Hot Pocket?
Like last year.
Oh, was it last year? 2 days ago. Oh, that's terrible.
Hold on, let me get some napkins.
The good thing though is that the crust, I think we can scrape it off and like do a lot with it. It seems pretty malleable. There isn't a lot of garlic flavor. There isn't
Did you
a lot
try
of
the
herb
filling?
flavor. The filling is like the toppings on a $1 pizza slice. Like that kind of sweet, that sweet tomato sauce, that super low moisture mozzarella that's really, doesn't really stretch like a fancy mozzarella. It kind of goos. I wonder if you can blend it with some starch and turn it into some kind of steamed noodle. And then turn the filling into some kind of XO-ish type sauce for those noodles.
Add dried scallop and shrimp.
Add dried scallop, so add ginger, garlic, scallion, dried
How do we do
dried
that
shrimp.
in an hour though?
Boiling water. Timing wise, I think it can work. And just food process all of it and then just fry it all down. And then finish it with the filling because that can't really fry with the rest of it and it'll burn.
Hand-torn noodles.
With hand-torn noodles, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So blend that into, and then have it on like some kind of sheet and then steam that. Dessert. Can dessert be an ice cream made out of that, put inside, cut it open, scrape the inside, make an ice cream sandwich?
Turn the filling into the cake.
Yeah. Oh, not the I don't think the filling should be in the thing at all.
You don't think if
the
we
dessert.
add like cherries and chocolate?
Cherries and chocolate. Oh, maybe.
Let's do a Black Forest cake.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that works.
It'll be like a cherry crust mousse, and then we could do whole cherries in there too.
Yeah.
And then soak the cake with kirsch, top it with whipped cream, do the shaved curls, and it's
And
a
there you
Hot
go.
Pocket.
And it's a hot pocket dessert and dish.
How do you guys feel about that?
You guys are mean with this one. The high you're feeling off of cornflakes has really taken a nosedive.
You want to try to do steamed torn noodles. That's a noodle. That's a noodle. Whoa. And then we have our, what are we calling this?
Pepperoni XO?
Hot Pocket XO.
Hot Pocket XO.
Hot Pocket XO. Dessert. Black Forest cake. How did we end up
Have you made
here?
Black Forest cake?
Not for this show, but when I was a pastry chef, every menu had a Black Forest cake.
A different
I
iteration
just like
of
would
that.
always find myself with Black Forest cake. So I guess I'm gonna go for 3 layers of cake. Look at us. How did we end up here?
Turning Hot Pockets into Black Forest cake.
We have a weird life. These are some cherries, pops of cherries. Whoa, there's a cherry, there's a cherry. The whole thing gets iced. And then chocolate shavings. Whoa. And then whipped cream rosette. Okay, this is fun now. Yeah, what do you think?
That sounds good.
Cover it with whipped cream.
Chocolate and cherries.
shavings, Do the dollops, and we did it. And no one would ever suspect that it was a Hot Pocket.
I think this has the potential to be the biggest disaster.
This one's bad.
It's like-
we might just like have no food. I guess.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Hello. I will be separating the Hot Pocket. The Hot Pockets are thawed, and they are separating more easily than I thought, so that's cool. I'm seeing some delicious chunks of part skim mozzarella, a nice thick tomato sauce, marinara, and pepperoni. And that's gonna turn into cake. Maybe. It's like I'm breaking down a protein, you know?
How many Hot Pockets do you think you'll go through?
I think we're gonna use most of them because ham needs a lot of filling for the XO because it is gonna get cooked down and reduced.
Yeah, so I'm adding the dried shrimp and I'm adding the dried scallop. So usually like what you want to do is you'd want to soak both of these overnight and then steam them. The shortcut for this is going to be I'm just going to simmer them together, and I'm hoping that they'll soften enough that I can process them. Then we're just going to lid that and then just let that go.
Hello.
Hi, I've joined you on this journey.
Hello.
Do you think you're gonna eat Hot Pockets after this?
No, of course
No.
not. This might have ruined those childhood memories for me. Something about pulling it apart and scraping out the insides. So thank you for taking that joy from me.
Those golden memories, after school memories.
53 minutes. So I got butter and coffee to get the devil's food cake base going, and to that I'm adding the traditional addition of Hot Pocket filling.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
Amazing. And to that, yeah, and let's add some chocolate to that. This cake is based off of Stella Parks's devil's food cake recipe, which is one of the best devil food cake recipes there is, and I'm ruining it. So I can't wait to tell her. I'll text her all about it after.
So you're finishing the XO with the Hot Pocket.
Yeah, that's gonna be like my main. I'm gonna cook down all of these aromatics, fry them up really nicely, and then the seafood as well. Once that's really crispy and concentrated, I'm finishing it with the filling.
What do you think that cheese is gonna add?
Something that's really nice about XO sauce is like how it's a lot like chili crisp. It's like a crispy sauce that still kind of flows. I think the mozzarella is gonna really gum up the works. Before coming at me, these things should be done separately. Ideally cut by hand with a lot of care and love.
Are you afraid of all the people who are going to yell at you?
That's not XO.
Wow.
There we have aromatic mush. Aromatics are in. I'm just gonna fry this off until a lot of the moisture is cooked out and they start to get a little golden.
I want to get this butter melted, and then it's all going to go in the blender. I want to show you, but I also don't want to get it all over me. Blending meat again. 2 episodes where I have to blend meat. All right.
It's your new signature technique.
I know. 45 minutes. What's the time? Baking soda, baking soda. I saw it. Did I take it already? I already took it. Don't listen to me, guys. It was here all along. Oh, God.
Are you happy with that batter?
Happy is such a strong word.
It is, yeah. I mean, are we ever happy?
Yeah, exactly.
With anything? When was the last time
That's
you
a
were
better
happy?
like when are you happy? While that fries and the seafood continues to steep, I'm just gonna pulse some of this. I'm hoping to get something like resembling a paste in my noodle batter. All right, we got crumbs.
40 minutes.
So the rice noodle I'm making is rice flour based, and then it uses a little bit of wheat starch and tapioca starch to give it chew and structure. So I'm going to pull out the wheat starch and substitute that with some of the crumbs from the Hot Pocket. I'm not at a point where I know that anything is going to work out. It's an unsettling place to be. So I'm just going to whisk this together and then let it sit as I finish off the XO.
Now we're gonna make the mousse with our Hot Pocket crust. I don't know how we got here. I'm questioning like a lot of my choices right now.
This pot is perfect in. I'm going to grease up this disposable pie plate.
It doesn't taste like a whole lot. No, I'm surprised it's not as gross as I thought it would be. Like, wow. It doesn't taste like anything, it's just a texture.
Hot Pocket texture?
No, just like starchy, like taro. Now I am gonna make a cherry whipped cream.
Is everything going to plan?
You know, it really just depends on how long the cake takes, because it needs to bake, cool, and then I have to cut it. So if that doesn't happen, I'll just like I can just break off a piece of cake. I don't need to layer it. I'll just like break off a piece of cake, put some of this on, shave some chocolate. It'll be fine. Oh God. 32 minutes.
We did it. It broke down. And now this fries off. And the final component, I'm gonna blitz up some pepperoni and also fry that off to give like another pepperoni base note to help that Hot Pocket filling. That way you're gonna get two different flavors of pepperoni. Pepperoni that's been fried out and cooked really, like for a really long time, and the Hot Pocket pepperoni that's sweeter that we're gonna finish the whole sauce with. You can't smell this, but it smells great in here. Like sweet, but caramelizing, a little oceany.
24 minutes.
24 minutes. The texture's good. The pocket crust made a really nice, stable base. It's not very sweet, but I think I like that. That's good. Who freaking knew?
I'm gonna strain out the seafood from this oil and then combine it with the pepperoni. We got some, see how that's nice and crisp? You can hear it. This is gonna become friendly with this. And here we go. We have XO. So I'm just gonna wait until we're closer to serving before finishing it with the Hot Pocket filling. So I just popped a little oil on this napkin and I'm just gonna grease this up. So this is the moment where we're gonna find out whether we're having ramen or these noodles.
Since I'm done with the mousse, I got time. Should I do some other garnishes? Oh, we're gonna fry some Hot Pockets. Did we save any? Cornflakes are the best breading because they fry up light with a hint of sweetness. Not sponsored by cornflakes. These are thawed Hot Pockets that I'm gonna just bread and fry.
Sheet of noodle. Again, traditionally, this is not a traditional noodle, nor is it a traditional XO sauce. It is heavily influenced by these cultures.
And the Hot Pocket lovers of America.
And the Hot Pocket lovers of the world. Do you want to taste?
Uh-huh.
It's like Lady and the Tramp.
Mm-hmm. It's a noodle.
It's a noodle.
I am gonna fry some Hot Pockets and then plate up the cake and the cream. I'm not gonna layer it. It's gonna be just like warm cake with the floof, grated chocolate, cherries. Yeah. When I was a pastry chef, I only did broken cake because I couldn't cut cakes. Is the thumbnail gonna be, could you believe that these were Hot Pockets? Cherry liqueur, cherry water? It's the thing that makes it Black Forest.
So it's like two worlds colliding. The Hot Pocket meets XO. They'll become best friends. Just like a little bit of agitation.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. This is like pretty heavy. So a good amount of spring onion should brighten it up. They're not broken. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
60 seconds.
Okay.
Hey, that looks good, Ham.
Yeah, that's what I'm very surprised. I'm like, this looks real.
It's real bad back here.
Yeah, sorry. We've got 3 plates of food up right now and it's a complete disaster.
Wow, who knew? I didn't freaking think this was gonna happen.
I think of all of the ones we've done so far, this is the one I was looking forward to the least.
Fully expected for everything to go wrong.
I know we spent most of the time making these, but I'm most excited to try this one right here
Can we eat that?
specifically.
Let's start
start
there.
with that.
Wow.
Instagram ready.
Art.
Right there. Art.
Hold on. Wow, you did it. Last minute, deep fried, battered in cornflakes, sprinkled with like Italian seasoning situation. And I was worried about them exploding, so I went pretty hot, like 380.
I mean, it looks great. I'm excited.
It's still a Hot Pocket.
Main event.
You didn't think this was gonna happen.
I just didn't think there would be enough time for anything kind of resembling XO to be made. I was worried that the seafood wouldn't break down, and if there was enough time for that, I definitely did not think that it would also get brown and crispy, but it got to all those places.
And noodles happened.
And noodles happened. They got chew.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, tastes like noodles with XO.
Vaguely Italian.
Vaguely Italian, like hint of pepperoni. You're like, oh, I'm eating these noodles with XO, and then there's this pepperoni rears its beautiful, beautiful face.
Pop of Roni.
Pepperoni.
Okay, chocolate cake. Some of the fat and water was replaced with Hot Pocket filling. And then here the crust was blended into a puree with water, which actually had like a cool texture.
Oh, really?
And that was the base of the mousse, and then I just folded freeze-dried strawberry whipped cream into it.
Is a lot of the structure coming from the crust?
Yeah.
Like, is it oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It looks like Black Forest. Like if you were presented this.
You got the shaved chocolate.
You got the shaved chocolate, the cherries.
You can't taste the Hot Pocket at all.
No. That kirsch really cuts through a lot.
Yeah, I went.
There's a lot of kirsch in
Maybe I
there.
went a little hard on that.
It's tasty. I think this was a success.
Would you cook with Hot Pockets again?
No. What kind of a question is that? No.
I'm fine with my Hot Pocket free life. Styrofoam peanuts.
Popcorn. Popcorn. Is it popcorn?
Popped popcorn?
Popped popcorn. That's my guess. Hello, welcome back to another episode.
Of Mystery Menu.
Wow, I'm Sohla.
And I'm Ham. And we're gonna cook something that we don't know.
With a secret ingredient. There's gotta be a dinner and dessert, and we have 1 hour. The last ingredient was so good
It's bacon! Oh, versatile, delicious bacon.
that I'm very worried that we're gonna get something terrible now.
Usually when they kind of give us an easy one, that's followed by something that makes us cry.
Tinned frosting or
Tinned-
canned clam chowder,
Chef Boyardee,
Totino's pizza rolls.
I'd be okay with that.
Look at how light it is.
Maybe it's just really strong.
Oh no, it's very heavy. Wow, that was a really good way to throw us off. He was holding it with one hand for a long
Just
time.
flexing off. Okay, my guess is cabbage.
I think it's too heavy to be cabbage. What if it's winter squash? Should we go in?
Let's do it. Whoa,
Another
double
bag.
bag. Wow. Dump it out. Really throwing us off here. Whoa.
Oh my god. What?
Is this jackfruit or durian? Durian.
Like,
Wow. Okay.
oh, I don't
Okay.
think I've ever worked with this before. What's your personal durian experience?
It has a lot of like, a lot of tropical fruit have that hit of like feet.
Yep.
It's just that,
really
but like
turned up.
really dialed up. It's like, guys, I am like really tropical. You have no idea how tropical I am. So
I've
that's-
never even opened one up. My mom always did it.
Can I slide this in?
Oh, good idea.
There's 2 sizes in there.
Oh, hey.
Wow, thought of everything.
You know what would be a tasty dessert? Panna cotta.
What if we took it just like a couple of notches and then did like a durian halo.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
you get, because then you get
Wait,
all
we
the
have a nice
textures.
shaver.
We have a nice shaver.
Ham's
So-
sister got us one for Christmas.
Yeah, so that should be doable in the time.
Well, my favorite component of halo is flan. So I'll do a durian flan.
Durian flan.
And then we'll do fresh durian as well.
The
The
shaved
ice,
ice.
and condensed milk. Oh, it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Cool, cool.
You're getting hints of feet.
Yeah, it's already coming.
How's it smell so far?
Nothing too aggressive, honestly.
It's
right
like
now.
a really ripe papaya.
Yeah, and we constantly have papayas ripening in our apartment.
Yeah, at
so
different
there's
stages.
always a slight undertone of feet.
It's not nearly as stinky as I thought it would be.
So we bought these frozen.
Yeah, it's still a little frozen.
It smells like lychee,
Yeah,
papaya,
kind of combo of all of them.
with a little bit of
mango.
cheese. It's a lot more mild.
Yeah, it's
than I
pretty,
thought.
It's pretty mild.
Yeah.
It's definitely very tropical. I'm also getting notes of passion fruit. There's like some nice acidity there.
I like it.
Yeah, it's delicious. I want seafood with this. So some kind of like seafood stew with coconut milk and durian as like the base, a lot of heat, maybe some like sticky rice on the side or some rice, and then the halo halo at the end.
I like those ideas, but like what I think the star of the durian is the texture. I want to like have it, just
But-
a piece of it.
But with pieces in the ceviche.
With pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
There'll be pieces in the ceviche and in the stew,
Okay.
not just fully blended.
Okay.
Because I do agree, like, it's so custardy.
I think it would be cool for the hot coconut dish to just have like a like little surprise nuggets of it at the bottom.
I love that. You know what we can do? What if we just went for a vegetarian stew and did jackfruit as well? Do you do anything with the seeds?
They do stuff in Bangladesh with jackfruit seeds, like a bean. We could
we'll
pressure cook it.
them, see
Yeah.
what happens. We'll pressure cook it, and if it works, we'll throw it in the stew. If
Yeah.
not, we won't do it.
Okay.
You know what I also want? I just want a durian licuado as like a drink as
Yeah.
well. That sounds
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. To the drawing board.
To the drawing board. So, first course. We didn't talk about what kind of fish. Hamachi?
Yeah.
Can we find hamachi?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? Wow, that's a piece of hamachi. Wow, there's another one. Whoa. Look at this art. That's the texture of the fish. And then it's gonna be like a durian dressing.
Yeah, like a durian dressing, and then topped with some like crispy peanuts, crispy shallots, and some cilantro. So you get a lot of pops of texture.
These are our herbs. And then that's a plate. So the next one is gonna be, so we're gonna have some rice. Here's a little bowl,
Jasmine.
jasmine, and then hopefully we can pressure cook those jackfruit seeds, little bean situation. It's not jackfruit, it's durian.
Yeah. And then we'll have like little durian chunks, little jackfruit chunks, and little matchsticks of ginger.
Jackfruit, I think it would be cool to do it like crispy, so there's a different texture.
And then for the base paste, we'll just do like a paste of like garlic, Thai chilies, shallots, lime leaves.
For the halo halo kind of situation.
Oh, do you want to do the licuado pre-halo halo?
Oh, right.
That I want pretty simple. Have the durian shine.
I'm putting it in a stemmed glass. Okay. I don't even know if I want to put liquor in it.
Just milk and durian.
Just milk
I
and
just want
durian.
milk and durian. Maybe a little hit of vanilla. Well, instead of vanilla, since it does have floral notes, why not like a little orange blossom water or something
I think we should have all the things
available?
and do little tastes in little cups before going for it, because I think just salt might be
Enough.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So the halo halo. Okay, so we got our gel with our chunks, and then we'll have cubes of flan, shaved ice, and we'll shove fruits into the shaved ice, and then we pour over our condensed milk. Does that look like it's pouring out of something? No, it does not. That's a liquid, guys. If we have extra time, is there something you want to make?
I was thinking like that banana fritter, like
Like
the
the one-
Bengali banana fritter,
Double dessert.
double dessert. Well, this actually can be the sidecar to this. So this is like your pre-dessert into your dessert.
Okay, this should be easy. Cool.
That was pretty painless.
We're gonna be done early.
No,
on
like
this one.
no last second changes.
This is gonna take 45 minutes, 55 maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're durianing today.
We cut the flan.
We did. It was impossible. It was
Yeah.
like ice cream all over again.
Yeah, the flan would take 45 minutes to bake, and then probably 10 minutes to prepare, and more than 5 minutes to cool.
Yes.
So
So the math isn't mathing up.
let's get this timer going.
3, 2, 1, begin.
So I just dumped a bunch of salt and the durian seeds in the pressure cooker. I'm gonna top it off with some water, I'm gonna throw in some garlic, some chili, and then let that cook until they're soft. Next, I'm gonna make the lychee jelly for the halo halo.
Ham, you're doing your second task?
I'm doing my second task.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna heat up my gelatin yet. First, I need to bloom it in the cold liquid, and then once it's hydrated, I'm gonna warm it up just to melt it, and then I'm gonna mix it with the other cold gelatin. In the meantime, I'm gonna get on my curry paste.
Sticky rice takes a little bit of time, but since we're getting it on right away, I believe we will be okay.
What are you doing this for?
It's just to line the colander so that the rice doesn't fall through. There is a rice cooker, but I've never made sticky rice in a rice cooker, and I don't want to try something new today. We actually don't have a rice cooker. We are bad Asians. I would normally use a steamer, but since we're using this, I want to make sure that the steam stays in there, so I'm doing a plastic wrap and foil situation. And now I have a lot of blender stuff, so I'm just doing it in order of least stinky to most stinky. Starting with the liquado, which is just milk and the durian and a little orange blossom water. I'm gonna see if it needs any sugar. Most stinky is gonna be the durian dressing, because it's gonna have like garlic, onion and stuff, and I don't wanna have to like spend a lot of time scrubbing the blender, you know? When we taste.
I love the smell of lemongrass.
Wow, it's really savory in the milk. Like adding the durian to the milk, it suddenly now tastes like meat. I wasn't expecting that. Wow.
How's everyone with heat? Hot? I'm gonna go hot. We're going hot. Kind of bruise them a bit, gets the aromatics going, and it also lets you peel out that tough outer shell pretty quick. Usually I'm a lot more careful peeling my ginger, but don't have the time. I feel like the energy in here is a lot more intense for this one. It's like serious. Got some lime leaves here and some lemon leaves. All right, I hear the seeds coming up to pressure, which is nice. And that, I'm gonna use that as a time check to finish the lychee jelly. I'm gonna give this a pulse. So now I'm gonna set this in my bowls. I'm gonna plop some pieces of durian into that gelatin. So you kinda get, kinda like Jell-O, like your mom used to make with bananas floating in it. That's kinda the vibe we're going for.
So this is a Bangladeshi banana fritter called golar pita. And I'm just swapping out the banana for durian, and we'll see how it goes. Instead of banana bread, when there was ripe bananas, my mom would make this. These fritters are the thing. We had a lot growing up. Do you smell it? Smell this, smell.
Nothing.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Ooh, that smells spicy, that smells good.
I thought you said you smell nothing.
Well, my eyes can feel the spice.
Okay, I'm gonna do the dressing for the hamachi now. Yes, this is gonna be a bit stinky. We're gonna do a little durian, a couple chilies, maybe some lime, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna taste it first. Ooh, that's spicy. That's pretty good. I think I am gonna go with lime. The spice really works well with the durian.
All right, that's going. I'm gonna finish this up. Also gonna finish that with some cilantro. This is our paste. Want to give that a whiff? Durian's in there already too.
That smells really
smells awesome. Now I'm gonna start preparing the garnishes for both the halo halo and the curry. This is green jackfruit. It has a really nice meaty texture. And I'm just going to mash it up because these fibers are gonna act as a sponge and really soak up the sauce. And we're just gonna fry that off. And this is fresh jackfruit. So this is a green, like immature jackfruit that is gonna be less sweet, more meaty. This has also some of the meatiness from there, but it's sweeter at different stages of maturity. Yep, the chilies are getting in my eyes. That's how you know it's good.
Next, I'm gonna do the garnishes for the crudo. I'm gonna simultaneously fry. Yeah, I'm like really into the durian. It needs friends. The nutty flavor of the coconut sugar will go well with like all the other flavors we have going on because there's like so much tropical stuff happening that you want something to like ground it. You need to go a little low and slow. The inside was under, but the flavor is really nice.
Have you done durian with acid yet?
Yes, it's
How
great.
is it?
I love it.
Myth busted.
Myth busted.
Bit of fish sauce. Look at that. We're getting a little bit of set. We might get there. Look at that. Okay. Behind you, hot?
Behind me, hot. Oblique?
Wow.
Oblique?
Uh-huh. Just like the carrots.
Pam doesn't believe me that this is oblique.
Well, oblique is like when you take a carrot and you cut it on a bias and you keep turning the carrot and keep cutting it on a bias, so that's an oblique cut.
Yeah, look, oblique. It's oblique.
I think we got cooked seeds.
We got cooked seeds?
We got cooked seeds. They feel like really starchy.
Is it like a potato?
Like yucca-like. These are some canned lychees that I'm also gonna throw in our curry. I'm just gonna have them. They're gonna add nice little pops of sweetness and acidity. I'm gonna add more durian, but at the end of the cooking process, because I still wanna have some pieces of it, so I'm just gonna finish it with it. I'm worried that if I add it this early, it's just gonna disintegrate. Let's see what the deal is with these guys. So I'm gonna peel this tough outer husk. Wanna try some of this with me?
Whoa, that's cool. It still is funky though.
It's still funky. It's really starchy. Has a
Like
little,
a plantain.
like a green plantain. How to properly cut a lime for juicing. You don't go like that. You gotta cheek it. It's not a lemon. You can't cut it like a lemon. Treat it with respect. It's a lime.
Is that gonna be a TikTok?
It's a TikTok, baby. Where's Natasha? It's how the fibers in the lime are arranged. I don't make the rules, nature does.
These are some freeze-dried mangoes. I'm gonna blitz up and dust over the fritters.
Just looking to get some nice color on there, a little texture.
Four minutes.
Yeah, right? I'm excited to eat this. Really overestimated how much durian we'd be using. Sorry, guys.
This is the stinky sauce. This is a little fried garlic. I don't think we needed a pound of hamachi. One minute. Do you like how I'm standing in front of the camera? Is that fun? Wow, we did it.
We did it. Wow, the kitchen really exploded. Went pretty well.
Yeah.
That was fun. I felt like I was cooking at a leisurely pace. I feel like we were really smart picking the menu for this one. And we got to like learn a lot about durian.
The dressing on the hamachi has a lot of acid and heat, and it brought out like a different profile in the durian. It went like more funky, less fruity. It was almost like the fish sauce in the dressing.
Oh, that's great. Is that cilantro but micro?
Cilantro, but micro.
Wow,
Tiny cilantro.
tiny cilantro.
Oh, and it's hamachi belly.
The heat with the durian is really nice. Wait, is there fish sauce in the dressing or no? No. Wow. It tastes like a fish sauce dressing.
So the hamachi is so good. You really
So
can't mess
tender,
it up.
so fatty.
It just
It's
melts
really
in your
good.
mouth. And the durian's like a really nice compliment to it.
Durian dressing with all the peanuts and
Mm.
the heat and the crispy garlic and shallots, they all go together so well. Usually in like green curries and stuff, you add a little bit of sugar. I didn't need to add any because I got
Oh.
all of the sweetness from the durian.
Oh, that's cool.
There's durian in the paste, but what's really special is the stuff that's in the actual curry. So there's two types of jackfruit, green and ripe. The durian seeds that I pressure cooked with flowering chives, some mint, some cilantro. Oh, and some sticky rice.
And some sticky rice.
Do you see what I mean about the sweetness? There is no sugar in there.
It's very aromatic.
Yes.
Not just from the durian, but like the aromatics. And it's like a really nice balance of sweet and spicy and salty. And I like the
And
texture
funky.
of all the different things in here.
I forgot there's some lychees in there, and I just got a pop of lychee, and that's really nice. Looks like jewels. Looks like a bowl of jewels.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this.
Okay.
I tasted all the fruit while cutting. All the fruit's really good.
Oh, that's exciting.
I want to get to the
Yeah,
jelly.
you gotta get the jelly. It's so refreshing. Vanilla with the durian's really good.
Yeah, I really like it. This is my favorite because of all the fruit, and it's
Yeah.
and I love condensed milk. I just want to eat this. Okay, tell me when we're doing the next thing, or I'm just gonna keep eating this.
All right, let's move on to the fritters.
The liquado was a weird journey. Just blending the milk with the durian tastes like meat. And then as soon as I added the orange blossom, it became sweet again, the coconut sugar, and a pinch of salt. And then the fritters, rice flour, coconut sugar, durian, all blended together, and then dusted with a little mango powder.
I love the banana ones, and these are just as good. You taste the durian, but it loses all of its fun. You're just getting like the sweetness and the tropical notes.
My favorite part is the tip gets really crunchy.
Whoa. That's not what I was expecting. I'm like, wow, that's orange blossom.
It's very savory. It gives me like after school snack vibes
This tastes like a Middle Eastern dessert to me
because of the orange
because
blossom.
of the orange blossom.
This final course makes me want to take a nap.
This was a fun meal because it was a very fun, versatile ingredient, but one that I wasn't very familiar with cooking with. I can see us having just durian in the freezer. I would probably want a lot of this again. Definitely the curry, the halo halo, the fritters, and the liquado. I would want the hamachi as well, but we don't really roll with hamachi belly at home.
It was still a halo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my last thought.
halo halo. See
Give
us next
durian a
time.
chance.
Give durian a chance.
Yeah.
I think that's the.
Come on, America.
If you see durian, like frozen durian in your freezer section, give it a shot. Just try it out. Go on. Just try it on.